In last class, we have seen blending if blending options and blending modes, different blending options, blending modes and effects, right? So, and after that, we learn some filters. So today we are going to learn some small parts, uh, which are very helpful. So today we are going to learn stroke on path. Now, what is stroke on path? Now we are into advanced level, and these are in details now. So basic we have completed already, and last three classes we started at advanced level. Those who have not attended, please see the recordings. In that you will understand. Okay, we'll begin. So now, what is a stroke on path? So if I take a pen tool, make sure you are on shape, not on path. Okay. So I have created. Oh, before that, I'll explain you some. Uh, okay. So before that, I'll tell some information about brush. We'll make little. So if I use some brush, okay, I have taken it. So it will come. So when we use brush, we take some smooth lines and some curves we want. So how we can take, okay? So in brush tool, some features are there. So in brush tool, you will see soft brush, again hard brush, soft brush, hard brush. Okay, those are presets. So in this, you will see hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft. So in last two, those are pressured brush, set of pressure, opacity, flow and opacity, as I have explained you about flow and opacity. Okay, so round. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So sixth one I am taking this hard round pressure size brush. Okay, I have taken this brush. Its size is small. Okay, so in this, this six, eight brushes are very important. Hard, round, those are soft pressure brush. Those are hard pressure brush. Those are round, soft opacity, flow brush, and hard opacity flow and brush. Okay. So whichever brush you will select, stroke will be as per that. Okay, I'll delete and I'll explain you how we can create a beautiful things. So I'm deleting this layer. I'm taking again new layer. I'm coming on pen tool. Make sure you're on path. I'm creating some. Okay, so this how I have created one path. I'll do right click, stroke on path. I'm removing this check. Make sure you are on brush, eraser, background eraser. There are many. As we have learned smudge tool, sharpen, dodge tool, burn tool, right? Mix brush tool. We have learned healing brush, spot healing brush. There are many brushes. So right now I'm on my brush tool. I will do okay. You will see a stroke. Okay. So now I want a proper curve and smooth brush. So how it will be done? So I'll create a beautiful shape. Okay, so right click I'm doing stroke on path. Now I'm putting simulate pressure. I'm putting check on this and I'm doing okay. You can see a smooth curve over here. Got it? This smooth, beautiful curve. As I told you, whichever brush you have selected, it will give the, as per that. For example, uh, if I selected this brush, okay, round brush. Yeah, I have selected this brush. I'll come on direct selection. You can come on direct selection tool also. Do right click. Do undo. I'll come on. Okay. I'll do right click. I'll do right click. Stroke on path. You can see the stroke. So whichever brush you will select, you will see that only. Okay. So it's not like that you can create on by pen tool or direct selection tool. But yes, you can do with so you can do by shape also. How you can do by shape? So what I'm doing, I'm taking a circle. So make sure you are on path. Just normal circle I have created. Okay. I'll do right click, stroke on path. My check is there. I have selected brush. You can see. Now, if you will go on path and you will deselect, you can see the brush stroke. So right now this flow is soft. We have selected. If I'll selected hard, it will come. Okay. So till here, I hope you understand. Now we'll create some beautiful thing and you will understand. So I'll select one picture. Okay. So this is one picture I have taken and what I want to do, I want to make a ring over here to this both. Now how we can create? Okay. So little bit I'll zoom in to understand you. Okay. More zoom I will do to little bit I'll zoom out. You will understand. Okay? I want to put some ring like this. Okay. From upside, from upper layer, from upper direction, I want some ring. So I'll take a new layer. Just see what I'm doing. I'm taking new layer. I'm creating one path. Okay, I'm creating one path. So make sure you have taken pen tool, you are on path, and I have taken a new layer. So I have started like this, like this, Mhm. Like this, like this, like this. Mm, like this. Uh, okay. This. Mm, and like this. This much is okay. Okay. So this is how I have created the like this. Like this. Yeah. Oops. Of mhm, like this. I have created a path. Till here. And then we'll click here. This much path is okay. Okay. Till here. Path is selected. Now, second path I'm creating over here. Now you just press Control and click. So you will remove from this path. Okay, this much, this path I have created. That this part is deselected. Okay, now second path, what I'm doing, I'm taking from here like this, like this, no, like this, like this, like this, and like this, and this. This much I have selected this path. Okay. Now again, control click. Now take direct selection tool and okay, right click I did. Come on layer first to direct selection. stroke on path, see the brush and everything. And yes, but now what is happening? Our brush is soft. So first we will go to brush. This brush will select. We'll do brush size little bit small. Yeah. And then come to selection tool, right click, stroke on path, and see. Stroke has completely done. Okay. Whichever color you want, you can put a stroke on that. Okay. So whichever you want, you take a color. So I want white color. So I'll put white. I'll do again. I'm taking stroke on path. Cancel little bit brush size. I'll increase. I'll come on brush size. Yeah, 25. I'll keep direct selection tool, stroke on path, and yes. So this is hard brush. Control Z again. Why this? Yeah. Okay. Come to direct selection tool, stroke on path, and path. This much we have done. Now you can go to path. We want to deselect. Go to path menu. You just click, it will get deselect. Now you come to one layer and do masking. So why we are doing masking? From what thing you want in front and what you don't want in back. So first come here and come on mask. Take from your masking. Take brush. Okay. Take brush. Make brush size little bit big. Now what you want in front and what you don't want to in front. Now I want to remove. And as you know, from where you want, you don't want press black. If you want, press white. So I'll press X. I don't want this. Okay. 1 minute. Close 100%. Yeah. So I don't want this. I'll remove this coming in from back. Now this will go from black. If I'm doing masking, I can edit anytime. Okay. So like this, black, this. I'm removing very smooth hand. I'll press X button. Yeah. Again, I'm pressing X. Yeah. Like this. Now this coming front. Like this. And I'll remove this. Okay. Now from here, what I'm doing, I'm removing this. I'll press X button. Okay. Like this, it came. And this, press X. So masking benefit is when you want, you can bring it, right? So this is the helpful thing of masking. Okay. So this much is done. Okay. Ring is done. Now, what I will do, 1 minute. Okay. Back switch. That is too small. Yeah, I'll give this so you can see. Now, what I'm doing, I'll do double click. Now I want outer glow. I'll click reset to default. Now, whichever glow you want, I'll bring opacity. If I want some yellow color, so I'll come here. So how much? Yeah, this yellow color. How much you want to increase the size? You can increase. Okay, and just do okay. So you can see a little bit outer glow over here. That's it. So this how the stroke on path it's work. I hope till here you understand. I think everything is clear to this stroke on path, right? Now we will see alignments, which is very important part of overall. So if you create some brochure designing, menu card, so you're making some logo design, anything you're creating, alignment is very important. For example, uh, okay, for example, I'm copying this, Control C, come to text tool, Control V. Okay, I'll make size, Control D. TP F2 10. Okay, so enter, so enter, enter. Okay, this one text is there. Okay, this is one paragraph. Now I'll take some picture. For example, okay, I'll take this picture over here. Like this. Okay, so picture is there, and I want this both should align. Now, what we can do? There are two options. Window, in that you will, okay. So when you will come over here, you will see alignment panel. If I'll select this two, I'll press control, the automatic alignment panel will come over here. So now, first alignment, left alignment. If I'll open this panel of alignment, you will see. So if I have selected those panels. Now if I want to do left align, it will go into a left. Okay, why it went into left? Uh, one minute. I'll deselect, I'll take this picture up, and now I'll see control to the over here, left align, left will come. Center align, this will get center. If I want left align, everything will get into a left. Now I want align into top edge. It will be top edge. Now I want align into vertical center. It will come to a vertical center. Now I want align bottom edge. It will come to a bottom edge. Okay. Now what is distribute? So why right now this is not selecting and why? Because there are only two things over here. If I'll add more text, if I'll control V, okay, so enter, and I'm deleting this. Okay, so this much I have kept over here. So if I'll select this two, now I'm coming to this. Still it is not coming. I'm selecting this. Now it has key. Now what is this? Disturb top edge. It will come to disturb top edge. Down, it will go down. Side, go side. Again, left, this will come to a left. Now disturb horizontal center, this will come like this. This alignment is very important. Disturb right edge, it will. Why? Because whenever you create something, you need alignment properly. If you will make menu card on left hand side, so difficult now to just one simple click, you can align all the text. It's that simple. Now spacing, distribute spacing. Now what is the spacing? Vertically. If I want the spacing will come. Horizontal, this, see how nicely it has created with those alignments. So alignments are very important. Make sure you align whenever this is very ending part when you complete design part and everything. So whenever you create something, if you design something, just make sure you align properly that. Then you're creating background, make sure that alignment is right. And then when you create a text part, then alignment is right or wrong. Make sure that that is right. Okay. So whenever you complete, because we work step by step. Okay. We just don't create overall. We see overall, but while creating, we create step by step, right? So please make sure alignment is very, very, very important. Okay. So those buttons are not active. When you will select which things you want to align, that time. If you want to select this three, you press shift, this three will select. If you want only this two, this and this, then press control and just select this two will, and then this alignment panel will active. Okay. So this is very small but very helpful panel. So make sure you understand the alignment panel. Okay. Now we will say select and mask. We have seen many types of masks, clipping mask, then masking, layer masking. There are three types of masking. Okay, so as I told you in very first class that there are multiple type of masking. So today we will learn select and mask. Now what is select and mask? Okay, so I'll delete this. We'll take a picture, a nice picture. So, okay. So one girl I have taken. I'm taking this girl. Okay. And I want to remove her background and I want to put on another background. So yes, I have selected and every pictures I have taken from unsplash.com. So yes. So this man I don't want, this mountain, this effect I want, but I want this girl. Now how we will do this select and mask. Okay. So there are two ways. You can do one quick selection and you can put this girl on there. Excuse me. Yeah. So, so what is my purpose? Her hairs are so. If I'll zoom this girl, you can see her hair and very small details are there. So my purpose is, as I told you, whenever you create something from very first day, I'm saying, whenever you create something, make sure what you want to create, keep in your mind. And then start step by step. Yes, you will make mistake, you will try. While trying, you will get new ideas, new things. That's how you learn. So do, if it is getting wrong, let it be wrong. But you try. Okay, so my vision is clear. I want this girl, but on this layer. Okay, so you can take any selection tool, or you can do any lasso tool. You can do, yeah, you can do lasso tool, magic wand tool, or you can do quick selection tool. Any selection tool you will see, and in that you will see select and mask over here. Okay, this part, select and mask. So here you will click. So you will see all one property bar will open of select and mask. So you will see there is no girl. So if I'll hide this transparency, girl has come. Okay. So now I'm doing cancel. And there are two ways. You can do selection mask and then you can do select and mask. There are two ways. Okay. Now second way I'll show you. This is the first way. Okay. So what I want now, what I want to do, I want to this curl. First I'll do Control A, select all, Control C and Control V. So first purpose is on which background you want this curl, you first select. Okay, so Control select all. Now I'm doing Control D to transform. Make sure her alignment get proper. How much you want this curl and yeah, okay. So this how I want this curl. Okay, so I have paste over here. So like this, I have done. Okay. Now what I want to extract this model from this layer and I want to show this background. So I'm on this on my layer. Now I'm going on selection tool. Go on any selection tool and whichever you will select, you will get select and mask. Wherever, whichever selection you will select, you will see select and mask. Now I'm going on my select and mask. Now you will say this girl is not there. So why it is not showing? Because if I'll hide this transparency, I'll make 0. So my girl is visible. And if I'll increase my, so my background layer will get, okay? So I'll do transparency. Now in view, it will come. And when you will come to view, you will see onion skin, marking ants, overlay, on black, on white, black and white, on layer. So now what I'm doing overlay. Okay, I'm doing overlay. Okay, when I'll come to, I have selected overlay. So completely whole red layer you are looking. On your right hand side, there are quick selection tool, refine edge brush, brush tool. So we have tools, object selection tool, lasso tool, hand tool, and zoom tool. Okay, there are many options as I told you. So this was your brush. So before starting this, using this brush, here on your right hand side, there are show edge, show original, high quality preview. Make sure your software is purchased. That time you put this check, otherwise don't put because it is heavy loaded. So I'll show you the difference between check and uncheck. So right now I'm putting unchecked. Okay. There are, as I told you, tools. I'm taking quick selection and I'm selecting this girl. Okay. So why? Because I want to remove her background and I want just this girl. So where how we use quick selection tool like this. It is selecting slowly, slowly. I'm selecting this girl like this, like this. Okay, this how I have selected this girl. Now, as we do, we can press all button, minus sign will come. I don't want this background. Okay. So only I want this girl. Okay. Yeah, her hair and whichever part is remaining, it will come. How we will see. So this how there are two ways, as I told you. First, you can do selection and then you can do quick selection and you can select quick select and mask. Or you can come to first select and mask and then you use this method which we are using. You can do both the ways. There are two ways. Okay. Now, as I told you, how we use quick selection tool in regular way, and now here also we are doing same way. Okay, so make sure whichever part is red, it is unselected, and which part is selected, it is completely visible. It in original layer. Okay, so I hope till here you understand. Now, when you will do select, uh, now we went to view. First, we have taken overlay. Now you can go to onion skin on black and white. Now I'll come to white and black and white. Okay. So in white area, I have selected black and white. In white area, you can see this much area is selected. Okay, you can see the visible. Very rough selection. Okay. And I'll go to age detection. Okay. Now I will go to age detection and I increase the age radius. Go with slow, very slowly. Okay. This much. Okay. So this much. mm, mm, okay. And make sure you smart radius you can click. And now what I did, I'll zoom in little bit and see. If I increase the thing, you can see these hairs are coming, which are not selected, small, small hairs. Because if I'll do everything, see, those part also will come. So, yeah, this much is fine. I'm keeping this much. I'll zoom out little bit. Okay. So now you will understand. What result, what kind of you will get result? Uh, you will understand this much. Okay. Mm, Now I'll come to onion skin. You will see now what I'm doing. I'm doing this transparent full. Now what is happening? Color. This color is coming, right? So what we can do is, okay, this much my purpose. See, I have increased transparent, so this girl background removed. Okay, and which in background, this background I want, and this girl came on my that background. I'm zooming out. Okay, now smooth feather contrast. Right now this is not important. I'm doing okay. Okay, I came, I did okay. But you can, if I'll zoom in, you will see a color little bit like this. Now, why this color is there? Now, what I'm doing, this is my original layer. 1 minute. This much we did. We come to select and mask. Now I'll do transparent 0. I'll come to overlay. Again, I'm showing. I'm on my quick selection tool. This is how I selected this girl. Okay. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. This is how we select it. Now I'm doing Alt because I don't want this and this and this. Okay. This much we did. Now I'm going black and white. Okay. I'm increasing smart radius till here. I did. Now I came to onion skin. Then I'll do 100% transparency. Now here you will see refined edge brush. Okay, now I'll remove like this. See, this much part has, it will refine your edge and 1 minute. So don't go in speed like this. So what this brush is doing, whichever extra part is there on last background, it will remove. So very slowly I am removing. So use very slowly. We'll see this color later. First, just remove this. Or this. Okay. So this much I did. Okay. Go slowly. Yeah? I have taken refined this brush. Okay. Now you will see dark colors is there. So why this dark color is coming? So if I do transparency 0 and I'll zoom in, you will see the dark colors over here. So that's why those dark colors are coming. Now, how we can remove those dark colors? Yes, we can remove. Right now, I'm doing my transparency 100%. I have put age refine brush also. Okay, I did everything. Okay, so just color thing is remaining. So yes. Now, as I told you, smooth feather, this is not an important. Now, when you will come to down, now you come to output settings. There are decontaminant colors and everything. Don't put any selection. Okay. Don't put anything over here. Now, here output 2. Come here and do new layer with layer mask and then do OK. Okay. Now we did OK over here. This mask is came. So if you have original layer, this is your original layer. On top, it came a duplicate layer with mask. Again, if you will press shift, it will get disable. You will press shift, it will get available. Okay. So now, again, take a new. Now you can see those issues. Okay. Now you click on this layer, right click. As I told you, this mask will get. You click on this mask and you go to select and mask. Here you will see decontaminate colors. So what is decontaminate colors? In decontaminate colors, there are mixing of colors and everything. So which are those mixing color? It will remove from the layer and it will give you a nice hair color. Okay, so I did decontamination colors. Now I'll put check over here. So see some little bit, if I'll remove this check, you will see a dark color. Now I'll put check, some color is removed, little bit some is there. Now I'm doing okay. Again you get one more layer with layer mask. Now I'll tell you one thing. This is my original layer, and if I'll hide, you will see how the layer is looking. We did decontaminated, right? See. And if I'll hide, you can see the difference between both. Because the image was so dark and shabby. Now you can see the image. So much difference. Okay. Now, after decontaminate colors, why I told afterwards? Because why I told you before I did not in this layer I have not done decontaminate color, because if I'll disable this, I'm disabling this and I'm see what decontaminate color did. It has picked the colors and it has filled overall. Okay, so that's why in first layer I have not shown you the decontaminate colors. Okay, now you take a picker. Now this part. Now you take a brush tool, take a soft brush tool. I'm taking this soft brush tool and I'm flow color and I'm pressing alt button and I'm taking this color and yeah, I'm on my layer. Just 1 minute. And I'll select this color. See, very slowly, slowly. Yeah, like this. Mm, I flow more and I'll increase my brush. Okay. So if I'll show you, you can see. So this was our original image. And now this is after select and mask. So while editing the photos and everything, this how we do select and mask. I hope till here you understand. Anyone have any doubt? Please you can ask so we can move ahead. If anyone have any doubt, you may raise your hand. I think no one have any doubt. So okay, we'll move ahead. So for now we will looking for kernel. Now we have seen select and mask alignments. Now we will going for channels. So we have seen path, we have seen layer. Now what are those channels? So yes, we will see now what is the channel panel and everything. So I'm deleting this layer. Color channels. Now what are color channels? Color channels. Okay. So we'll start. So in color channel, as I told you, what is RGB and CMYK. So today you will understand into more details. So take one simple image. Uh, so I'm taking this. Yes. So this beautiful color I have taken. So this palette I have taken. Why these three colors in RGB? Blue, red, green. So yes. Now in color channels where you will see below beside a layer you will see channel. So when you will click to channel panel, you will see RGB. Right now we are on RGB colors, red, green, and blue. Okay. Now what are RGB colors? Uh, Okay, when you will click over here, you will see RGB, red, green, and blue. By default, you will come. Now you can see the composite layer of RGB. Now what is composite layer? Means the all three layers are uh, combined. So for three layers we call composite layer. Okay, now RGB colors are bright colors. They are color of light. Okay, and which are used for screens mostly. Okay, so this is called RGB. RGB is a color of light. Okay, in RGB there are 256 colors now, uh, and the purpose of channel is how we can see the colors of uh, we can see the representation of colors, whichever image you will take, and how the representation of colors are there, how many shades are there, and everything we can see through channels. If I click the, for example, now I'll click on red. So this white part is red. If I'll come on RGB colors, see blue color is here. Observe the image. Blue color is here. red color is here and green color is here. So right now I'll come on, 1 minute. I'll come on red color. See, this part is red, inside red, little bit over here, red and red. What if white is showing, it means it is visible into red color. Okay. Now I'll come on green and those are green colors. And if I'll click on blue, so blue part will look white. Okay. So if I'll come, so and here orange part is there. So orange is a form of red. When we mix yellow and red, it will create a orange color automatically. If we mix green and red color, sorry, I'm talking yellow. If we mix red, green and red, it create a orange color. So automatically it will show you red color. So right now we will see how the color mixings are there. So basically keep this in your mind. Uh, Basically, we take information of any color through channels. That's it. So we can see the frictions representative of the colors. Yes. So we can do thing. So right now my purpose is to show you what are RGB colors. So main focus is through channels. So yes, when you go to big companies and professional worlds, that time people will say what is the intensity of color, how much color you have shown. For example, if I'll double click over here, so here you will see high saturation, RGB. Here CMYK is there. So here you will see the difference. Right now we are on RGB colors. So what color you have taken? What is the density of color? Here the number of colors. So this how you see the colors and density. Okay, so RGB is red, green, blue, and we mix all these three colors. So what kind of color we create, we will look because RGB is right colors. So I'm taking one file and yes. So yes, I'm basically on, I have taken uh, red, green, and blue are light. They are colors of LIGH, light colors. Okay. So right now what I am doing, I have taken a one image, blank page. So in channels, it is showing RGB. There is nothing. And what I'm doing, I'm filling a black color, alt backspace. So I have filled this alt backspace color over here. So now what I'm doing, and when you will mix all those three colors, you will see a different colors and in between you will see white color. Now how we will see? If you will mix all those colors, you will see it will create a white color. So that's why we call RGB colors is off light. Now what, yes, I'll take a brush. Hmm. Now I'm taking one hard brush. Uh, 1 minute. Yes, my hardness is yes. Yes. So, and if I'll click over here, hard brush I have taken. If I'll click like this, 1 minute. Now I'll fill first. What I'm filling first, I'm filling alt backspace, black color. Now I'll take this layer up. I'm filling this. Okay. Why it is not showing? Because my flow is 9. So I'll increase the flow. Make sure your eyes should be everywhere. Well, see, opacity is 100%. Where we are, flow is, we need 100%. Where we need flow low, below 50 or below 25. Okay. And then you work. So if I click here, white color is shown. Okay. See, I have clicked over here. One circle is here. And when you will go to image, uh, 1 minute. If I'll come to red and I'll do red color, you will see in RGB, you will see red color. You can see red color. Now I'll come to green color and I'll click over here and you can see, again I'm explaining. I'll do undo, undo. What I did, I have taken a plain paper. I filled that paper with black. I have taken one hard brush, white, and now I'm coming on red. So if I'll click over here, you will see white, but on RGB, you will see red. Now I'm on going green and I'll click over here. Again, I'm going to RGB. So red and green will create a yellow. Okay. Now I'm going on blue. I'll click over here and you can see red and green has created yellow. Green and blue has created magenta. And oh, and you can see this center color is what? White. So I hope you understand. I hope you understand RGB colors. Okay. So now I'll do undo. I'll do brush size a little bit big. I'll come on red color. I have click over here. I'm coming on green. I click over here. Now I'll come on blue. I'll click over here. So red and green has created yellow. Green and blue has created sand, and red and blue has created magenta. And this in center you will see white color. So RGB is the color which create a multiple colors. So till here you understand. In every channel. Now what channel? I'll explain you. From here to here, from dark to light and light to dark, there are 256 colors. In RGB, there are dark to light, those are from here dark. So light to dark or dark to light, we have 256 colors. And you will multiply 256 by, so for example, now I'll do okay. So 256 colors of red, 256 colors of green, 256 colors of blue. And when you will multiply this 3 by 256 multiplied by 256, it will give 16.7 million colors. Got it? So in RGB, there are 16.7 million colors. So I hope you understand till here. Now I will explain you CMYK. Now what is CMYK? So we'll go to a new file and here RGB is selected. Now we will select CMYK colors. I'll create. 1 minute. New select this panel and CMYK created. I have selected. Now you will come to channels, cyan, magenta, yellow, black. Okay. Now here is you will see a different perspective. In CMYK, there is only folders. So CMYK is not about light colors. It's a colors about print, ink, and pigment colors, which are going to print, which are going to through the ink, and those are pigment colors. Okay. In pigment colors and in light colors, there is a huge difference. Okay. So you will see many colors in RGB, but you will not see colors in CMYK. Why? Pigment colors are those in which we put on surface. For example, I'm putting red color on my wall. That is my pigment color. Got it? But that is permanent. And if put light on that, it will show you red color. But after that, what will happen? It will get dull. It will get back to normal. CMYK. So always remember there is a difference between RGB and CMYK. RGB are the colors of light and CMYK is pigment colors. Those are ink colors. So don't get confused. Okay. Now I'll come to SAN. So these channels are different. Okay. In these channels, there are four colors, CMYK. In RGB, there are three colors, red, green, blue. In CMYK, there are four colors. So what four colors are? Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Now how? We will see. Now, if I have click on cyan, now I'll take black color rather than white. If I'll click over here, you will see blue color. Okay, now I'll come to magenta and I'll click over here. You will see blue and magenta created dark blue. Okay, now I came to magenta. I'll come to yellow. I'll click here and I'll go see. So what it did, cyan and magenta create a dark blue color. Magenta and yellow create a red color. Yellow and cyan create a green color, and overall those color mixed and it created black color. So I hope you understand the difference between RGB and CMYK. So I hope till here you understand the difference between RGB and CMYK. So this is the channel where you see the color representations. What are the intensity of color, and this how it is helpful. I hope you understand the difference between RGB and CMYK, and you will start now using when you want to print on surface, you will take CMYK, and whenever you want to work on RGB just for screens. So I hope till here you understand the channels. Okay, those are color channels. In channels, we have huge, but right now, just I'm explaining your color channels. Okay, so this was your color channel. Now we will see alpha channel. Now, what is alpha channel? Okay, so what is okay? So, so right now, what I have teach you, I have teach you color channels. Now we will see alpha channels. Now what are alpha channels? Okay, so if I'll take a rectangular and so I'm creating this. I've taken a selection tool and I'm pressing shift. As I told you, when you press shift, you add the things. Okay. And yeah, and when you press alt, you delete the things. So yes, I'm deleting this much part, this much part, and this much part. Okay. So this how I have taken a selection tool. Now you're telling you will get confused that ma'am has told we are looking alpha channels and I have taken a selection tool. Now what is the difference between selection tool? Okay. For example, now I have selected this selection tool. Okay. So uh, I want this selection permanently save in my computer. So how it will show, how it will be saved. Uh, for example, I'm working on some project and this selection I want always for that project. So why I will create again and again, again and again if I want this same thing. So how we can save through alpha channel. So we will see. Okay, so you can create by quick selection, you can do by magic wand, you can do by lasso selection, any kind of selection you can select. Okay, whichever you want selection, you can make. Okay, now, so I'll do right click and I'll go save selection. Now I'll go and I'll give new one. Okay, I'm giving just new one and I'll do okay. I'll press enter and okay, I have saved this. Mm, now, what I did, I have removed this selection from here. Now, it didn't ask me where the selection went or where everything, nothing. So, selection is not save in your hard drive, but selection is save in this file. Now, where it's save in PSD, it's save in paths. When you'll go to channels, uh, go to my 1 minute. Think we have to take another layer. Mhm. I'll go open. I'll take RGB colors. Yeah. Yes. Create. Okay. And layers I'll go. And again, I'm taking selection tool. I have created. I'm pressing shift button. And like this, I'm pressing all button. Like this. And like this. And like this. So this how I did. I'll go. I'll go to save selection. I'll give new one. I'll click OK and I'll remove this selection. But when I go to channel, you will see over here a new selection. When I click over here, it will come over here. That is alpha channel. Okay, if I'll take a new layer from here, see, you will see alpha 1. Again, I will take this alpha 2. So this how the alpha channel come. Now, what is the purpose? So as I told you, the purpose is So, as you take new layer, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, this is how the alpha 1, alpha 2 will come. Now, what is the purpose? As I told you, purpose is for this project, I want this kind of selection always. Okay. So, this how you will create. Now, there are two ways of selection tool. Okay. Okay. Now, again, I'll take again a new layer. We'll do this. Yeah. Now, if I'll come to selection tool, I'll do right click. Here the selection is coming, load selection. Now here, what load you want? I will say new one I want. Okay, I'll do okay, selection will come. Now, if I want to fill the color, okay, so I'll do alt backspace. I can fill the color. Okay, so this how I've created one shape. So easily it's loading. Okay, so it came like this. Now I'll do again, I'll go load selection. Now here what I will do, I will do invert. For example, I did invert and I'll do okay. This part is not selected rather than this whole part is selected. If I'll do alt backspace, see. So it fill the color and this how you create the small shapes. So nothing much. This was only the purpose. Okay. This is the one way of loading selection. Now, second way is if I'll come over here and I'll go to channels. Okay, right now I'm on RGB. Okay, and if I'll click, I'll press Control, and if I'll click over here, selection will come, and you can go to layer and selection is there. Now, third way is you go to select panel. Load selection. Here you have to select. This how you select. So there are three ways. Nothing the purpose, but yes, sometimes we need those kind of selection. So yes, so I hope till here you understand all the things. Please, those are very small part, but are very helpful. This is our advanced level class. Make sure you practice all the things. When you will practice, you will understand slowly. Okay. So that's all for today. Anyone have any doubt? So you guys can ask, raise your hand. So I hope no one has any doubt. So you may leave the class and please do practice. Thank you everyone.